this video, you will learn 5 steps that you can take and 1 trap that you must absolutely avoid to find a way to believe in yourself and not give up on your dreams, even if you have low self-esteem. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Diana and I help women with self-esteem issues to overcome their limitations and regain self-trust and courage to make positive change so they can answer their heart's calling and proudly live their purpose. And today I really want to share, as I already mentioned, 5 steps that you can take to believe in yourself with low self-esteem. And most importantly, not give up on your dreams. I know from a personal experience that it can be very hard to believe in yourself and to believe in your dreams and your vision and whatever you want to realize if you have low self-esteem. Indeed, it is a problem, it is a struggle that many of us go through, and I have come up with some tips and tricks that help me to deal with my self-esteem issues, and I truly hope that they can help you too. Okay, so let's get to the first step, and it is accept your truth. So why is this important and what does it mean? Well, if you are somebody from the personal development world, then probably what you hear a lot is about being positive, about believing in yourself, about just getting things done and being committed and staying committed to your goals. But one thing that I realized for myself that is probably true for others with low self-esteem as well is that this advice is not really going to work. Of course, you can try to force that belief on yourself, that you can do it, that you believe in yourself, that you have it together and you can get out there. But sooner or later, those self-esteem issues will keep creeping in and they will ruin the day for you. At least that happens for me all the time. So I just cannot admit that I believe in myself when in fact I don't. So this is the first important thing that you must do. You must accept that you don't believe in yourself, period. That's the truth for you. That is your truth. And if you try to force yourself to believe otherwise, you actually reject and deny your truth. And why it is important, it is because whenever you want to go somewhere, you cannot go against yourself. You have to go with yourself. That's the only way. That is how you are not resisting yourself. Because whenever you are resisting yourself, you will also suffer the consequences of that, and that resistance will keep bringing all sorts of obstacles in your way. And actually, as I said, that low self-esteem will keep creeping in and you will keep receiving evidence that, but I don't believe in myself, I feel like a crap, I cannot do this. It will keep happening to you unless you accept that this is my truth. I don't believe in myself. And when you have done that, we move to step number 2, which is finding out what other truths exist for you. And this is that moment when you take a look at your dreams, when you take a look at your vision and what you want to achieve. And perhaps you will notice that indeed, I have a dream. I am aware of my potential that I would like to realize. I want to be something more than I currently am. I know that I could have a life that is so much more and so much larger than my current reality. And I want that. And if you look deeply within your heart, can you deny those desires of yours? Can you say that they are not true? Most likely, no. Most likely, they are very true for you. They are just as true as the first belief about not believing in yourself. Your dreams, your desires, what you want to have for you, for yourself in your life, those are all valid ideas, valid thoughts, valid beliefs for you, and they are there. And here we move on to step number 3, which is when you take a look at those 2 beliefs that you have now validated for yourself. You don't believe in yourself, but you also have your dream. And they both are very, very true for you, but they are also very different from each other. And this is where you start to see where the discrepancy is. How can you realize your dreams? How can you follow your vision? How can you achieve your goals and get what you desire if you don't believe in yourself? Perhaps those 2 are so extremely opposite things that they cannot even stand in the same room. They are so different for you. And perhaps when you really take an honest look at how you feel about that, perhaps you can start to feel helpless and that you are kind of stuck and you cannot really move and do anything about this, because indeed you are your own worst enemy here at this point. You don't believe in yourself. You cannot achieve your dreams, but you cannot deny your dreams. They are there. And whatever path you now choose, whatever belief you choose to be the most important one, you will still hurt yourself a lot. If you choose to follow your dreams and try to deny your self-esteem issues and that you don't believe in yourself, you will have a very hard time getting what you want and achieving what you desire. But if you do the other way around, and if you settle for this belief of not being good enough, of not believing in yourself, and you reject your dreams and you just don't try because you will fail anyways, it's also not truthful for you, because you are rejecting a very important part of yourself and it is not something that you want. So this is that tricky situation that we may be in currently, when we have established those 2 beliefs and when we have realized how true they are for ourselves. And here we come to step number 4, which is that point when we make the shift. And the shift that we are making here is the following. Instead of seeing those 2 beliefs as being completely opposite each other, imagine that there is a missing link connecting them that you don't see yet. What if those 2 are very tightly connected? What if your low self-esteem and your inability to believe in yourself has everything to do with your dream and with your desires? What if precisely your self-esteem issues have sparked that vision for yourself? And what if your struggle holds the key to you realizing your dreams? What if by working through your struggle, you can find a way to follow your dreams in the most truthful way possible for you? Just sit for a second and let that sink in. Take a look at those 2 beliefs and ask yourself, what could be the connection here? How can your self-esteem issues could be enhancing your dreams? And how can realizing your dreams help you deal with your self-esteem issues? So actually, those 2 contradictory beliefs could be 2 sides of the same coin. And the most important shift that needs to happen for you right now is you being able to see that these are 2 sides of the same whole, and they are not different and separate at all. And this is how you solve the problem here, and how you see how actually closely linked and related they are. And at this point, things should start making sense to you, and you can start to see the bigger meaning behind your struggle. Perhaps you wouldn't even have your dreams, you wouldn't even have those desires if you would not have known the struggle right here. And if you start to look at things from that perspective, you also cease to be your own enemy. You stop standing in your own way. You stop resisting yourself, rejecting yourself, and you start going with yourself. And you can also start to take steps to integrate those two aspects of you. But that is not all, because we still have step number 5, which is about getting real. And this is basically about getting the work done, because it is definitely not enough when you have done the thinking part and when you have made your shifts and when you can see how everything is connected. You still need to do the actual work. And this is how you will start building your confidence up. By taking action, by achieving real results, no matter how little they may be, you will start to collect real evidence that you can actually do that. You can achieve your dreams, you can achieve your goals, if only you engage, if only you are present and committed, if you show up to them, and if you get the work done. Nothing will happen for you if you just sit and wait for things to miraculously manifest for you. You need to get to work. Here I have come to the one trap that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, and this has to do with the very nature of the low self-esteem. And this is something that you have to be very, very careful about if you do struggle from low self-esteem. And there is a very important difference between self-esteem and confidence. Confidence, which is something you build in step number 5 when you do the actual work and get the actual results, it is basically you proving your ability to get stuff done. That is how you build up your confidence, and you, in time, you know that you can do it because you have already proven to yourself that you can actually do it. And you become more and more confident in something. But when it comes to your self-esteem, it is a quality that is attributed to yourself. It is about your sense of self and your ability to feel good about yourself, to feel good about your body, to feel good about who you are and how you perceive yourself. If that is problematic, which is the case when we have low self-esteem, then no amount of accomplishment and no amount of work that you get done will fix that. And this is that trap that you can easily fall in if you are not careful enough. Your self-esteem issues are not going to be fixed by building up your confidence. Your achievements, your external results should be kept separately from your sense of self. Nothing that you do and nothing that you don't do has the power to define who you are. Your actions is, of course, an extension of yourself, especially if they are in alignment with your true self and with your true values. But they don't define you, and they are not who you are. And this is something that you must, really, really must take into account if you struggle with self-esteem issues. Because you risk starting to work really, really hard to get this external approval. People will love me because I have done this fantastic thing, and then perhaps I will love myself because they will love me. No, it's not working. I've been there countless times. I have felt into that trap myself so many times that I don't even want to go there anymore, and I don't want you to go there as well, because it does no good for you, and it is not solving the real issue here when it comes to your self-esteem. Do keep following your dreams, do keep building up your confidence and your ability to believe in yourself when you can see that you can actually create this result. But always draw the line and keep it on the other side of the line. It's this thing you do, and either you succeed or fail here tells nothing about who you are here. You are untouchable by anything external. And you cultivate that self-esteem through self-loving practices, through cultivating your dreams, through cultivating that positive picture about yourself. It should not be related to your successes and failures in any way. It is truly important that you position yourself in the best way here, so that you really set yourself up for success, for long-lasting success, which is not only based on the results you are able to create for yourself, but also how happy and fulfilled you are while you are creating your results and following your dreams. Okay, so these are my 5 steps to help you fix your self-belief issues and not give up on your dreams if you have low self-esteem. So just to quickly recap, so step number 1 was accepting your truth, which is I don't believe in myself. Don't resist yourself, don't go against yourself. Step number 2 is about finding other beliefs that exist for you and are very true for you, as is the case with your dreams and goals and visions and your potential that you want to realize. They are all very true for you. Then in step number 3, you take a look at how different those two feel for you or seem to you. Your inability to believe in yourself and your vision that you want to realize. How can you even get that done if you so not believe in yourself? And so you move on to step number 4, which is about making that very important shift when you start to see that, hey, but perhaps they are not disconnected at all. They are not two opposing beliefs, but actually they're the same thing. Perhaps my struggle has given rise to my dreams in the first place, and basically they are very tightly connected and feed into each other. And finally, when you have found the missing connection between your struggle and your dreams and the biggest meaning behind that, it's time to get to work, to get things done, to set meaningful goals for you, and to achieve real results, to build up your confidence. And of course, you avoid the trap of not letting your external results tell you who you are here, because your confidence and your results are always separate from who you are as a person and is separate from your sense of self. Okay, so this is it. This is what I have for you today. If you would like to have even more support from me in helping you overcome your self-esteem issues, I do recommend you download my free workbook, where I have put together 12 creative exercises to help you connect with yourself deeply and create a happier life. And I would especially recommend you do 3 exercises, which are confidence booster, your ideal self, and power habits. So if you download my workbook, you will see what those exercises are and it will make sense to you. And also, if you like this video, do consider subscribing and hit the notification bell. And also give this video a thumbs up and comment below, and let me know whether you find this video helpful and what insight were you able to get. Okay, I would love to hear from you, and I wish you all the best, and I'll talk to you soon in my next video. Take care.